Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in this one.
What if I open up on a 5 spot right now?
Under the light.
For the night, the right fielder, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there.
Some fan just yelled strike. Get him out of the stands.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple.
Calmate. Calmate.
Win at third with nobody out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
The third baseman.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down out there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Something
at
will.
the plate, Francisco Lindor, and their runners at the corners now.
Francisco
Lindor.
Oh my God! I can never hit those with him.
Number 2. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Left center, base hit. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The relay.
That scored.
And he's tagged out at second. That'll end.
Nope.
Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Change your order.
Fouled away.
Junior.
0-2 pitch to Junior. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Popped high in the air.
Kind of upset you
the
still
kid
like that.
is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah.
Now at
look
the
at
plate,
that. That's
Roberto
fucking painted.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Alomar.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up now, Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Ball 2.
2-2. After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way.
Yo.
Struck high
Are
and
you
deep
joking?
to left field. And this ball is gone.
I don't even think that was a bad
chance
pitch.
to make a play on that one. In now, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Bellinger.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Tanaka has got it, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Nicky the Kid. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Nicky.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The Kid aboard here at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 19.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Arenado in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Roberto Alomar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In the dirt here. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cruz moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The shortstop.
I heard that was very good.
Francisco
Popped up.
Lindor.
Arenado is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's the guy that played Superman, right?
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in.
Wait, oh no, you were watching a movie we did that before, right?
In on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Oh, okay.
Line drive to center field. On his Junior, but this is a base hit.
No, he's in there.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Kendall stands at first with one out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bellinger is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 to him now. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Roberto Alomar is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. This is popped up, and the 2-out threat will. Standing in, Lou Gehrig, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that.
And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time.
Fix the block.
Less good for the first out.
Francisco Lindor.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Ready for another chance, Cody Bellinger. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
Get Frank.
And he is out
That
on
was
the
a
tag.
fucking cat.
So striding in, Nicky the Kid, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job.
And the throw to first is there. Now at the plate, Cruz. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 2 now.
Why can't I get either of the first 2 pitches anywhere close to what I want?
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that's finally over for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ain't blowing no fastball by this guy.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Striding in, Frank Thomas. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. Popped him up. Yarred is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Got a couple.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Arenado is over to take a look at it. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Oh, fuck that.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The third baseman,
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Yarred, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
So digging in now, Masahiro Tanaka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Swing.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
Lindor.
Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Kendall. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Jacob deGrom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, it wasn't very up and in.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Skied down the left field line. Junior's in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey waits on it. 2 down.
Thought I did. Thought I was all over it.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. A hit in 2
really,
tries for him so far.
What the fuck's on my joystick?
And it's fouled away.
Because it was right where I thought.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Oh, stop being a dick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired.
Damn well, I got all that.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
For the Bombers, the left fielder, Keg.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right.
Junior.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
I noticed as soon as I pushed the fucking thing up because I missed my spot, and I was just like, well, this is going to run anyway good.
Foul territory. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Plate, please. Thank you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grazie.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody
That's a
out.
strike.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We ain't gonna help ourselves.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays
That's
off
crazy because I wanted to basically hang up.
Back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Arenado.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really
Oh man, you would have gotten that strike call. We're fucking business.
To give himself the advantage there.
And he lays off for
Fucking
a
would have
ball.
got my balls
2-1.
back.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Still 2-2.
How about that's the first motherfucking curveball I threw all game, and you fucking fouled
Now
off.
another 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where
Fucking throw that any
meanwhile,
higher,
this ball
will you?
gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here
This
as the
dude
run is
laughed
in to
on-
score from third.
One command. That's funny.
Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with Seth.
Oh, he's getting out here.
Dive, but it's off his glove. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Number 18.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Zach Britton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Billy Wagner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it's the all-world all-star.
I ever tell you how clean your jerseys are?
Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is hit high and deep out to left.
Fucking Frankie, baby!
A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect
wait
the
the fuck back.
Line hard toward right center.
Who the fuck is watching?
Cruz is right there, 1 down.
Frederick, are you watching?
Stepping up to the plate, Nicky.
Is Jordaniel on?
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. That's inside. 2-0.
Dude just threw 102.
That's a good
My
job
God.
right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up.
And I swung at that like an asshole.
Inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
It's the fucking kid, baby!
Gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now batting, Zach Britton. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Check swing, no swing. Says the home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Lindor is under it. Makes the catch, and digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Cruz, he homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Come on, man.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2
Let's
count
go.
with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cruz goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Yep,
The
I
big
knew it.
bird connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So the bases are clear now.
I should have. I'm stupid. I should have taken this dude out. I forgot I just hit with him.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and he will get there to make.
I thought he was coming up next. I was gonna bring a pitcher in for one fucking batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Gwynn hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base paths with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Down and in. Here, 1 ball. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Gwynn leads off second with nobody out.
For what?
Ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Popped him up.
I mean, I was piecing a ton of shit up last game, and I lost like 8-2 to you. So
there to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Just how this shit goes sometimes.
Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cruz moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for 3rd. And he'll make it up to 3rd on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lifted the other way to left center. Cruz is there, and he puts this one.
They do that purposely.
Now, Nolan Arenado singled home a run in his last time up.
The 3rd baseman, Nolan.
Here it comes.
Arenado.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that
I knew it.
quite get back
I
to the
knew it
outside
too.
Corner. It's ball 1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Digging in.
19.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn has it in his tracks, and the inning is over.
Nah.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Well, I should have, because I hate trying to
start us off in the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, no, actually, I was more concerned with Britton just finishing the inning because he was basically on red stamina.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger.
No, check swing.
So looking for better fortunes here.
There's no way I wanted to commit to that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yo, no fucking shot.
Arenado moving
Pop
to his
up?
left.
Up and in?
2 down.
You know who the fuck I am?
Striding in once again, Nicky the Kid. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
I hate
D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age.
I usually get this shit fucking rocked.
Miguel Cabrera is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some. Lee Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. No balls and a strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number
He's set
24.
and the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Junior.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there. And it's 3-1 now. Roberto Alomar waits on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fuck,
There's ball
man.
4. Now in the box, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line toward right center.
Get it in, man.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. At the plate, Cruz. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. 0-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Tony.
Trotting in to score as the runner from 3rd, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. But he's safe. And he's able to scramble back. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2.
Damn, we
Second now,
shit was looking clean as fuck, and then you do this.
Come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards
Of course.
shallow
I think
right.
this guy, after you've done something, this guy's come up and swung at the first pitch and
the
gotten
inning
out.
is over.
3 straight times. If I get 2 runs here, I'm going to be pissed.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Andrew McCutchen come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field.
That's so fucking
Griffey
whack.
Jr. So on the warning track as he hauls it in for
No, thank God you put 3 runs up, because if that would have just been a game time home run and I don't do it, good score that fuck out of it.
4 trips in the ball game. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Off of fucking Chapman, it's not All-Star Chapman. Give me a break.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Griffey Jr. base runner at first with 1 out, and he lays off again. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-2 now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2.
Oh my God.
The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, he's got a base open to use
Oh
right
my
here.
God, that's what I do. 2-0. Come on! God damn it.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Game 5, or are you done? I think Tanaka's earned his way off the fucking team for now. Oh yeah, Charlie Morton, yo. You ever faced that Charlie Morton? He's fucking nasty. Oh, let's fucking go, baby. Garrett Cole's 2nd game ever.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between New York and New York City. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Tony. Gwynn.
For New York, the right fielder, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
7 o'clock.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And he's safe. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. Great chance
Wait,
to drive in a run here in the early going. Went about halfway there,
but
called strike regardless. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Throw to the plate.
Whatever.
And that's the first out.
Runners
at the corners here with one gun in the inning. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So the base is empty here with one away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Strike one to start the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger is after the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. At the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
A ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Cruz has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Cole has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds very well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as he gets in baseball at missing.
Got him. Let's fucking go.
He's out at the plate, a double play. Digging in, Cruz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn has a read on it. And that's the third out. Digging in now, Nicky the Kid. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Cruz. He's got it one away. Now at plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, number
Infield
24.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on.
My brother just fucking replied to a tweet.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting ninth,
First
the
pitch
pitcher,
on its way.
Yarred.
Yo, this
In there
nigga was
for
still
strike
up at
one.
like 4 in the morning.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of
3
his
in the morning.
teammates and some coaches.
Oh, he liked this.
Found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
No, you liked it.
Lofted
His
in
tweet
the
at
air
3 in the
out
morning.
toward right center. Bellinger's under it.
These bitches
No
be
trouble
nagging
with
the
this
kid.
one, and the inning is over.
Yeah, from Drake
So
and
now
Future.
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas.
Leading off for the Bombers.
No,
First baseman.
And he gets the call that time for strike number
Digital
1.
Dash.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this
I think
game
that's
is
Drake's
far
first
from
line when
over.
his verse
A
comes
lot of
in.
innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The bitch be nagging the kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
That.
Misses ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
God.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here it comes. And he popped him up.
This nigga just
Back
rolled
into
over.
foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That wasn't even
The
close, right?
classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the run is Griffey, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
No, because the 2-seam is
So
slower in
bases
tails.
are empty here with 2
The
gone.
third baseman,
And in next it'll be the
Nolan
perennial MVP candidate, third
Arenado.
baseman Nolan Arenado. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Yarred, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game.
You want to get on as a leadoff guy any way you can, but that's a painful way to get to first base.
Cruz is
Certainly
there,
did
and
not
he
think
has
that
it
was
for the
gonna
first out. In now, Roberto Alomar. He singled his last time up.
Alomar.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's Nolan Arenado out for one with a run scored thus far. Fouled off. Alomar leads off first with one away. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out to left field. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Now to the plate, Nicky the Kid. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Gloved by Arenado, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Junior's coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Tony Gwynn will grab a bat. Hit for the pitcher.
Tony Gwynn.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Griffey Jr. racing back at the track. On the warning track, he... Billy Wagner answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Wagner really bringing it now. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You're up 3-1.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
You're up
He's
3-1.
0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
So
Tony
you
Gwynn
actually won 2 in a
hit the
row.
ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0 home. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one got a piece of him. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Into the box now, Cruz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Alomar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. On to second. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2, and he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's chucks, man.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he is out on the tag. Now back. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Ready for another chance. Nicky the Kid. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Arenado comes up with it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger
for New York City.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nolan.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide.
What?
2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Throw over to Yarred, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. Bellinger sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, no, he muffed it. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
No, I don't think so.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. No hits to this point.
The pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike.
Cole.
No outs, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
Oh my
he hit
God.
that ball on the screws.
Arenado over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup man, Lou Gehrig. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to left on his junior, but this is a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Bellinger.
Just able to get a
How
piece of
hard?
that for strike 1.
I mean, I'm just playing.
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
If anything, I was playing hard on the last
Throw
one.
to
And
the
this one.
plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Standing in, Nicky the Kid. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is actually good.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground at third. Arenado's got it. The tag, and he is out. So striding in, Jason Kendall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 18.
Line toward right center. And dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Christian
attention,
Yelich
please.
will come off the bench
Pinch
now
hitting.
as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Yelich.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Weak grounder
How
back
the
to the
fuck
mound.
did you hit that?
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
I don't think I've ever seen
Ready
that
once
come
again,
on.
Ken
I
Griffey
don't
Jr.
trust you. I
It
don't know
was
how
a
you hit that
fly
all
out
over
for
you
him in
in the
his
fucking
last
strike
trip.
zone. I mean,
He's set. Here it comes.
the batter zone.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it's fouled away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy
Oh,
zone.
he got me.
Not every.
And not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Alomar.
From the stretch. This is pulled into right. Gwynn is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 0.
Digging in to try it again. Cruz. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Griffey Jr. is off of first with 2 away.
Nah, I don't
High
think
in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. That's the 3rd out. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Garrett Cole. So
Yeah,
glad
he
I got
delivered
him when
with
this game
runners.
is fucking over and doesn't count. Doesn't matter. Hopefully next year they give him the respect he deserves. I know, yo. What the fuck?